The vigilantes neighborhood Nazis can be recruited by slick-talking FBI Fusion Center operatives through churches, PDA, garden clubs, mosques, temples, any social club or organization. Plus there now are specific civilian organizations like InfraGard that exist as freelance stalkers for pay, claiming to be Neighborhood Watch or Patriot Group. Yes, their duties are to overtly stalk and harass 24/7. Spread fabricated defamation throughout the town city to isolate the target from family and friends and turn the local society against him or her, such that mere existence becomes hard. Civilians are encouraged to make false claims against the person to get them fired from their jobs, arrested to create a criminal record, or thrown in a mental institute to discredit their claims and requests for equal protection under the law, or just make their life miserable, or to become unemployable and homeless, and preferably under this program commit suicide. They consider that the ultimate win. A plethora of protected crimes is planned, executed, assigned to civilians by the FBI Fusion Centers. Since the targets are now considered non-humans without rights and expendable, FBI Fusion Centers also partner with military and contractors to use what are considered weapons of war on these targets. Since 2015, many if not most have been subjected to electromagnetic weapons attacks in their own homes and received severe burns from them. Sometimes lethal, from paid and co-opted line-of-sight neighbors using anything from satellite-directed attacks, to hijacked cell tower redirection, to anti-personnel-size weapons put in cars to follow them around if they leave their homes. Those with access to this tech are Fusion Center affiliated, not just neighbors, moved in for the task, then moved elsewhere to attack another target when they are done. So, bit by bit, this Homeland Security scam is paying Americans to harm, torture, kill other Americans for an endless supply of money and heinous weapons. Test subject targets have also been subjected to poisons, gases, and hijacked medical procedures to implant them with transhumanist tech no one in his right mind would agree to. But since Homeland Security has speciously declared them threats terrorists, they are fair game to the military-industrial complex and high-tech entities as well as Big Pharma. After the news articles about the electromagnetic weapons came out, the State Department put out a questionnaire to see how many others had been victims of such weapons, since there were beginning to be reports of attacks inside the USA. They received so many requests and testimonies about innocent civilian victims in the USA that the FBI rushed to shut that avenue of communication down, announcing that they would take over the investigation and by the way, they just knew without investigating that all these people were just delusional. So, the fix for this program to be kept secret because it is so insanely lucrative and illegal is broad and deep and utterly rabid. Note that one of the first ridiculous attempts to shut up news about the electromagnetic attacks on our diplomat involved paying so-called experts to write articles saying no such tech exists. And one even tried to convince the public that a little-known species of sonic crickets were responsible. Luckily, real experts did come forward to verify the diplomat attacks could only be pulsed microwave attack. So, the state of emergency status we voted in after 9/11, which was never meant to be permanent, is being used to permanently circumvent the Constitution, to enrich beyond comprehension. Federal government, the military-industrial complex, big pharma, high-tech, local governments on the take, local law enforcement corrupted by FBI Fusion Centers, judges, lawyers, medical personnel, etc. everywhere across the country with few exceptions. The FBI Fusion Centers are essentially the America Gestapo, placing all under their authority. We are, through Homeland Security machinations, essentially property, chattel to the big club, which we are not in.